At the Center for Children and Families, every decision we make is based on the question, what is in the best interest of the child?
One of the things I often like to say is the best prevention for children is great treatment for parents.
I remember one time, it was the middle of summer, and we were out by the pool, and Nolan just wouldn't listen, my oldest. And no matter what I did, he just wouldn't listen. And no matter as much as I yelled, it just got worse. It escalated and escalated. And it actually got to the point where I said, I give up, I just can't do it.
I like to start as soon as I possibly can so that these kids are able to make sense of their lives and we can change the way they think about the world in order for them to heal and be healthier people as they grow up.
And it was amazing to see how unhappy they were.
To see that little one come in so distraught, and it breaks your heart. But to know that, working specifically with them to build those bonds and a sense of belonging and understanding for a child turns that around for them. And the smiles and the playing and the shrieking, and it's so much. That's when their little light turns on. And when you see that happen at the center, you come back the next day and do it all over again, because that's what you want to see.
I think what is critical for people to realize is that the children that we serve here at the Center for Children and Families are the same children that are sitting next to everybody's kids in the classrooms throughout our community. And just like every other child, they need the basic skills that are prerequisites for learning and self-control, success not only in school, but in the workforce and in life. We teach those skills based on the most recent science, on evidence-based practices. And that's what excites me about working here.
I work with bio parents, foster parents, guardians, of course the social worker that's involved. So I really like to educate everybody and get everybody on board. I don't think I know all the answers, and so these people that I talk to are some of my best resources because they're able to give me the information that I need to best help these kids.
At the center, we put together our professional team's genuine caring, years of experience, extensive training, and research-based evidence of what is proven to affect vital, positive changes for each adult and child we work with.
Well, originally, when we started the counseling, I thought that the Center for Children and Families was really about the Center for Children. But I think after working with Tara, not only did the kids get tools to deal with stuff, I got tools as well. And I think that's really where the Center for Children and Families comes out.
You know, a lot of families that I do see are at that breaking point where they feel hopeless. They feel hopeless with their child's behavior. The child feels hopeless with their situation. And so we really try to instill hope in the families, not just the clients, but in the entire family.
Each of our clients faces their own complex challenges. That is why we invest our energies to create an environment and services to effectively respond to those challenges. We help them learn how to address the hurt, train new thinking, and build healthy, strong relationships so that each one can reach their life's full potential.
I was shocked. I had no idea that they weren't doing well. And then once she started to point this stuff out and we started to work through issues and she worked on the way that I work with them as a father, watching them come out of those issues or seeing me be able to deal with those issues was huge, because before I would just get to my breaking point and not know what to do. And she really gave not only them the tools to deal with it, but me the tools to deal with it, to help them get through those times. And that was huge for me.
If we use evidence-based programming and services that we know work, first off, can do it in lesser sessions for a child. So that that impacts our dollars as taxpayers, because we're paying less, so we're not having to use that many systems. Our children are getting healthier faster. We know from all of the literature and research, if we can get a child back on track developmentally, that they're less likely to need special education. They're less likely to end up in the juvenile justice system. They're less likely to drop out. They're more likely to be productive members of society and be involved and engaged in pro-social activities. They're less likely to get pregnant and redo the cycle all over again.
They lack the social and emotional ability to cope in classrooms, to deal with setbacks, to relate to their peers, to focus in school. And with just the right intervention, we can turn that around. What would be surprising, I think, to others is how many of those children are sitting in the classroom with your child.
Well, I think for anybody that entering this field, what you want to do is find dynamic and visionary leaders that you really believe you can follow. And although I didn't know exactly what I wanted to do, I certainly knew that I wanted to help kids. So I found Donna Houston and Dr. Brenda Roach and knew that they were the visionary leaders that I could follow every single day when I come to work.
We really do try and stay on top of what works and what doesn't work, and really the technology that's available for us now. And so one of the things, we have a bug in the ear, and so it's a little mic that the parents have in their ear that we're in another room observing and coaching the parent, because if we're in the room with them, we take the authority away from the parent. So the child doesn't really begin to build that relationship with the parent. So it's a very unique way.
So what we do here at the center is really, really important, not only for the clients that we see, but for the community as well. We need the community support in order to keep the doors open and keep being able to serve these families. And if we don't have that, then these families won't get the help that they need. And not only does it help the children that we see, but it helps the generations that they create after that.
We have waiting lists for kids that need interventions. We have lots of families who don't have a funding source to pay for the types of interventions they would need. And that's a heartbreaker, because it could mean the difference between success and failure for a child.
The help that we provide does create a ripple effect, not only for the kids, but their families, the community, the schools, the daycares, everybody that they come in contact with. And that's actually our goal with the center, is to help reach not just the kids that come see us or the families that come see us, but everybody else that's in the community as well, so we can create a community of healing, not just healing in one person.
I owe what I've accomplished to the community that has strengthened me. And I'm here to strengthen my community. I think that everybody should realize that we're part of something together. And that's why I'm thrilled to be a part of the Center for Children and Families, because we believe not only in that, but about doing that best, about doing that as smart as we possibly can.
What we do works. We believe in the families we work with. We stick with the families we work with. We do not give up on families we work with. We do not give up on our community. We do not give up on making a change. We believe that starting with one kid, one family, serves the community, serves the state, and it can make an impact.
That just kind of tells a story of where Sarah went from start to finish. She started out as very timid, very shy, wouldn't talk to anyone. Now she talks to everyone. She's very well socially adjusted. And all this happened in a period of 12 to 18 months. And Nolan is doing much better with his issues, still going to the center, seeing Tara about once a month. And the kids love going there. They love her. They love having an outlet to tell their story. And they're just much better kids and happier kids to be around.
I walk in and out of the center every single day with my head held high, because I know that we are being smart about our investments, about the investment of my time and energy, my colleagues' time and energy, and every dollar that comes through our door.
Before I got involved with the Center for Children and Families, I didn't even know it existed. And now that I'm there, I want everyone to know it exists, and we need your help.
There is so much more that we can do, and with your help, we will do it.